Oh yeah. Varric. I wish there was more conversation going on. Varric. Just before you get there, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Ah, what? Requires deft hands fine tools. I don't know what that means. Quest map. Locked door. Another locked door. Find a way inside the cabin. Explore the fellow mare to find a way. Good God. Explore and you may find the way. Your Denham's a bear. That's changed. That's also changed. There's Ozma. This around this way, I think, or maybe here. Oh, I think it's there. Yeah, it's around here, where the Mage circle was. Where cliffs like here. It's this way. That hinterlands goes for a while. It goes for a really long. This is where the well, what's the hinterlands? That includes Lovering. And if that's the fallow mare, that includes the wilds. Although it may have become a big desolate wasteland since the blight. I don't know. Danish over here though. BioWare that is. There's Lovering. The big windmill. And the if I remember correctly, the wardens were around here. This way. Don't know what that way is. I didn't see this part of the map. This is all a Void Real. I don't know where to go now. What am I doing? Should I just do the Inquisitor's path? Can't do the memories of the Grey because I need the freaking thing, so. Hardwood allies, is it time to march on the breach and close it? What? Is that it? That can't be it. Could do a lot of hinterland stuff, but I don't feel like it. I can't travel to where I want to travel to. What? Are we in combat? So he's like, you're in combat. Don't worry, I'm not though. There we are. What else will this story unfold with? Because I doubt this is the final one. I mean, there's a lot of side quests. Well, I doubt this could be the final like arc of this story. It can't be.
Have you seen the horses Master Denton sent the Inquisition?
Better than what you ride in Arnsberg?
Oh, buy and sell. Might as well just sell them all. Don't have any use for them. I want that. I think he wants that. There we go. Yeah, one of those. Do you know about that highest DPS guy thing? Is that the highest? Is that goes up in? I think it does. Templar shield keeping because I think Blackwall can use it. There we go. Got rid of most of the stuff. I'm happy. Where is this? Single use respec abilities. Ah. Yes. What's this? Tactician's renewal. It's just both of them. Both of them are just tactician's renewal. So that's how they got around to do this then. Accessories. There we go.
Ah, you noble boys never change.
Respec abilities. So I don't think I want anything to do with fire. I don't use it that much. No, I think I do want something to do with cold. No, come on. I've got 2 points. That's what I had last time. Right, so I could either put it into this and have a better that I can give myself a barrier. Like a good barrier. Create a shimmering protective barrier that acts to temporary additional health. I think a barrier might be good for like if I'm tanking stuff. Temporary barrier spring into place around you automatically when you are badly injured. See? Well, I'm not sure if I want that or if I want this. Kind of energy barrage kind of thing. It's kind of cool. Don't think I want anything to do with fire though. So I just get ice mine. There we go. I'm a nice guy. Sturdy. Hunter coat, scout coat, Vanguard coat. I look really dapper with that thing on, good god. Don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, it's just rogue only. It's like, you can do this, but it's only for rogues.
Another time.
Well, I was gonna say, does this thing ever change? Cold resistance, bleeding on hit, cold resistance. More cold resistance. More cold resistance? What? The bleed on hit then? Apparently I don't have enough for anything. What's the point in building this then?
Another time.
I'm not able to do that. Oh wow, look at that dagger. God damn. It's got a lot of DPS.
Another time.
What? That's weird. Hmm. Reinforced enchanted mail just looks like a little bit weird. Just looks a little bit weird.
Should serve you well.
I wonder what items I can craft now then. A weave blade. Or a hilt. Is that a dagger? Or is it... Constitution, strength... Constitution or strength? I think go for strength. It's like, that's as good as they're gonna get. 9 strength. Constitution. There you go. It's just like constitutional strength, really. Rename it. Let's do that. Should we call it like Grey Wave? Just call it like that. The Grey Wave. Can I create anything of this? I can only create something that's good like that. That I can get flanking damage on, apparently. Strength or con? Con. Yeah, no, it's not that good. Yeah. You can do Bianca arms. Nothing. I can't create anything. Firm grip. See if Blackwall wants my... wants my weapon. He does indeed. See now he's got the grey wave. Yeah. Let's see if Sarah wants my longbow. Oh, she can't have it because she's not level 9. Didn't she go? That's very weird. Oh, I need to see if Blackwall wants the Templar shield. He does! We didn't have that one for very long. Now he's a Templar. See what Cassandra wants. Yeah, you can have that. Yeah, you can have that. Bleeder of Souls. Iron Bow. Please take this. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, him on the other hand doesn't look that good. His nipples are like really high. I mean, they really low. What am I on about? Really high. Let's get Bianca. Where is she? Oh, come on. Right. There we go. Oh, it's blue. That's awesome, actually. Damn, Varric, you got a bow that I want now.
Should serve you well.
Indeed, it should. Loot. Don't mind if I do. Apprentice coat arms. Well, let's go make some apprentice coat arms. Oh, can I not modify armor?
Let me know.
There we go.
Right.
Let's make some legs, like some boots for me then. What do I want? Melee defense? Indeed. Heal bonus, spirit resistance, electrical resistance, heal bonuses, electrical resistance, spirit resistance, magic defense. I don't know. I'd like to have that, another melee defense, I guess. Yeah, melee, they'll do. Blocking ethereal, yeah, that sounds good.
Right.
There we are.
Looks fine.
Indeed, it should look fine. I made it. Oh, who's must have done it?
Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition. And lucky you have
My name's Inquisition
In
now.
lesser hands, you'd be in trouble. Haven can't support the mounts you need, but I can.
You can you? How are the horses?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Haven is groaning under the weight. It wasn't built for this, but we'll make it serve.
Okay. Any news?
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things, and that's how I like it.
Alright.
Farewell.
Make her be with
I don't really want to talk to Iron Bull. There's a person I do actually want to talk, give something to. Where she is. There she is. There you go. Oh, maybe I can give her. She's got 3 points, I've got 0. Um, 1 point. Twin Fangs. This. Terrain's already been done. VN, Solus. Just in case. So you always upgrade your people just in case anything happens, so go. Right, so we've got Clear Path or Guard Smasher. You learn how to batter through your enemy's defences, dealing more damage to the guard with every hit. Or, hitting multiple targets with a single swing. Or pull strike is harder and faster. Or it becomes more effective and longer sustain. I think this will do. I'm level 9. Yeah. I should really try and like talk to these guys, I guess. Let's have a conversation with all of them.
And what are we supposed to do, exactly?
What you always do. Complain.
We've already spoken with Commander Cullen. No one listens. We want better quarters. We want the Templars kept at a distance. And some respect for...
This is not the circle.
You're asking
You
too
mages
much.
are our allies, not our wards. Act like it.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it.
Why was that a little bit weird then? Her head wasn't in this scene, it was outside of it.
It never ends. Evidently.
That's the truth.
You don't need to tell me that.
I just don't know who told them I'm the one to yell at.
Is it that bad?
The mages are here as equals. They need to get used to what that means. It is your doing, after all.
Suppose.
You created this alliance.
I hope it'll work out. I do.
Well, I hope it works. What other choice do we have?
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well.
Did I? You
made
greatly
a decision
disapproved
when
of
it
the
needed
what the
to be made.
decision was.
And
So
here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
should I flatter her? I am pretty. Yep.
I am rather clever, aren't I?
Close the breach. Then I'll agree with you.
Just act a little bit flippant and I'm good.
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
Do you and I have a problem?
You weren't happy with how I brought in the mages. You have a problem with me as well.
Of course not. I have no intention of endangering your alliance, but I must ensure the safety of those here. That concern
Okay.
extends to the mages. They are putting themselves at risk for the Inquisition, as are you. Any precautions taken are meant to aid you, nothing more. I hope you will accept them as such.
They meant to age me. I was like, what? You should actually get me Cullen, that's weird. Tell me about yourself, don't care. Why did the Templars leave?
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
Oh, I thought you meant the one here.
Supports their efforts. Not not to the extent they should.
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all for now.
Another time then.
See if Cassandra has to say anything.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'll tell her.
The Circle of Mage at Oscar. At least until the rebellion began.
Yes, I suppose that would have required you to stay on the move. Tell me, do you consider the Free Marches your home?
Not really.
Are you eager to go back?
I'd go now if I... Yeah, home is wherever I am.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
Alright, investigation, tell me about yourself, tell me about the Seekers. Tell me about the Seekers. I don't know who they are.
Can you tell me more about the Seekers?
The Seekers of Truth were born from the original Inquisition long ago, when it united with the Chantry. Seekers stood above the Templars, watching over them but also investigating magical events they couldn't handle.
Yeah.
We were meant to be incorruptible, above reproach. How seldom does reality match the ideal?
But what are Seekers? Yeah.
But what are Seekers exactly?
Those who know anything of us think we are Templars. We do not use lyrium, however. Our abilities are different, as was our original purpose. We disciplined
So
the
what are
Templars
you?
and were accountable only to the Divine, and not even her, truthfully.
Then who watched you so you led the Templars? Yes.
So the Seekers commanded the Templars?
No, the Order didn't assume command until after the rebellion.
Oh.
The Templars have always feared us. When a Seeker arrived at a circle, they knew trouble was afoot. That kind of power is troubling. You begin to think you are the only one who can solve the world's problems. If you don't see
Power
it,
is corruptible.
it doesn't exist. If someone insists it does, they are the blind ones.
What abilities do you have?
You mentioned that Seekers have different abilities than Templars.
Entirely. A Templar's abilities come from lyrium and are designed to hunt mages. Ours come from ritual and many years of dedicated training.
So yeah, you're like the SSS of
By demons
Templars,
and are
basically.
immune to mind control. Useful considering our role.
Oh, the SS, not the
Seekers
triple
can
S.
gain other gifts, but that depends on the individual.
How did you become one?
How does someone become a Seeker?
Most Seekers begin training in their youth. I was much older, an exception due to my noble birth. We train rigorously
noble?
for years. Our bodies and minds must be elastic to undergo the vigil, and most fail even then.
This is the Vigil.
Is the Vigil some kind of initiation?
It is the rite every Seeker must go through in order to summon their gifts. A full year of fasting, prayer, and separation from all
Wow.
distractions, including other people. We empty ourselves of all emotion, focusing only on the purity of our devotion. And the moment it finally ends, it's wonderful. Faith realized. I cannot put it into words.
Was it magic?
Was it some kind of magic?
I don't fully understand it, to be honest.
So yes.
If the vigil was not so arduous, I'd say more should attempt it. What if mages never needed to fear possession by demons? I'm told it is impossible, however. I suppose I'll never know the truth of it now.
Why did the Seekers rebel?
Why did your order turn against the Chantry?
We originally united with the Chantry through a treaty that stated they would keep mages under control. It was felt Most Holy had tacitly allowed the Circle of Magi to vote on its independence, thus breaking the treaty. The Seekers saw themselves as justified, and they led the Templars into a war of righteousness.
Disagree? I mean,
You sound like you disagree.
she does actually.
We
She does
knew
very
what
much
was
sound like she
happening at
disagrees.
Kirkwood, where the Mage Rebellion began. We looked into reports of Knight Commander Meredith's harsh treatment of her charges years earlier. But we found so many shocking cases of magical corruption, it was decided her actions were justified. If
I
we'd
doubt
been
it.
there when it happened, if we'd looked harder at the root causes,
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I do.
You're right. Something should have been done.
when faced with a problem, the Seekers would close ranks and crush it. We would find an answer, but only once we felt we weren't being coerced. The moment the Mages voted for independence, our response was predictable. It was difficult to watch.
Okay. That's actually quite insightful. Let's go talk to Iron Bull for a sec then.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
Yep. Tevinter magic goes too far. Weird, right?
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
And you're a mage, so that's saying something. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn
I
thing
do
gives
as
me a
well.
headache just looking at it.
That's short and sweet. I wonder if this will have anything to sell.
Master Harry.
Doesn't look like it. Metal Mage armor. Sturdy Bianca grips. Why not just buy them? I've got enough gold to buy anything I want to. There's literally nothing I can probably buy right now. Oh, wait. See what Varric has to say.
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But Red Lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad.
Yep,
Finding
it definitely
more of
is.
it really punches a hole in my Red Lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How fast does it spread?
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
Good to see, you can say that again, Varric. We need to eliminate it, we do.
We can't leave a single piece of that lyrium out in the wild.
I'm with you on that. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Catch my breath.
I was planning to put my feet up, maybe grab a nap. You?
Whatever I do, it'll be as far from Cassandra as I can get. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end,
He looks too happy.
I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
It's very true. I'm sure she will. Let's talk to Sarah. Loot. I have no idea what Velveteen is.
You see that new elf who joined up?
Sarah?
Well, that's mages all over.
Jesus Christ.
So many robes, I bet all of Ferelden lost their curtains.
I didn't mean anything
Oh,
by it.
just be the other
It's
side
good
of
to
the
see
table.
us all coming
Just
together
in
to serve the Maker.
You don't like mages?
Do you have a problem with our new allies? With mages?
No problem with mages. You're fine, right? My problem
Suppose
is
I
with
am.
magic.
Oh, okay.
If mages sat on their hands, everything would be fine. I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
This is why I like her. um, tell me about your background.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
Where are you from?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
So you're in the Elvish Denerim. No ties are worth mentioning.
There are no connections you want to mention at all?
Nope.
How very Kunari of you.
What?
Never mind.
Good, right?
Your skill. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Not really.
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss,
Pets.
then you don't.
Wow.
Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Sarah is
Is it
amazing.
healthy?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is. No teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
You're different
You're
from an
not
elf.
like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult?
No, it was a
Never
compliment.
could go barefoot and mine. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
There's no value in tradition, you just throw it all away.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not
That's
history.
true.
We'll talk later.
She's very down to earth and very like, this is the matter of fact. Patron of the art, songs collected. Where am I collecting these songs from?
Can I get you anything?
Oh,
Farewell.
okay, fine, I guess. I like a pint, but you know. I can deal. What is this?
No, they
No.
don't.
Oh,
Mages. Lovely. They
No.
should have this.
no,
There
they
were
are
so
not.
many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice?
Faria.
He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are.
Who's this?
You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Do you have to kill him?
Wait. What are you doing?
He betrayed us. He murdered my agent.
And you'd kill him. Just like that.
You find fault with my decision?
What, killing who? Who's dying?
I'm sure most of your decisions are fine, but that one? A little extreme.
Extreme? Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Should like what you do. Find a better way.
I expected better from the Inquisition's spy master.
You've made that point clear. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now if you're happy, I have more work to do.
I don't know what that was about.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them.
Let's
You
give
have
them
to
hope
be that
then.
someone. No one else
They
has
have
any
to be.
power over the rifts.
Don't have to
Feel
be.
them. Your legend will
I
spread,
choose to
and
be.
Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
What's special? I watched you die for me.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
Just so noble.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
Why do you care about mages?
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not.
The Warden.
It's not right.
Hero. Yeah, the hero for Eldon, champion of Kirkwall. I've been a mage everywhere, so. Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Not like I care much about what her work is. No, they're inside. What am I doing?
Is the Carter angry for the Inquisition chose to side with
Soulless and people. Whoever's over here.
So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel?
Yep.
Could it have been an illusion?
Nope.
A trick of the Fade?
I'm a mage, I know.
I've been to the Fade before. I'd know it. Point taken. What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witness.
It is indeed. I saw you there. Terrifying.
So many were dead. More had been corrupted. Knowing what will happen if we fail.
I suggest we not fail. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For
This Elder One. You have now
Oh.
interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
I wonder who this Elder One is. Is that the final boss then? This Elder One? Oh, Dorian. Hello.
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Hallam Sharal? Cows milking farmers?
It had to be done.
there was no other choice.
Oh, there were definitely other choices. You picked the one that'll shock the children. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The
Give them a
Inquisition
better-
is seen as an authority.
Give him better. Give him
Mages
better
licensed.
standards.
Well, be like mages back home.
So long as they're like you. I doubt it.
I don't believe that.
It's true. The conditions here are different. Southern mages aren't used to ruling. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed. By inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
Have you seen Alexis?
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I suppose the Inquisition will
Suppose
judge him
that's okay.
I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly deserves it.
Probably not.
Alexis' sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew.
Ugh. I doubt there's anything left of him considering he went insane nearly.
All things in this world are finite.
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable.
Why are you greatly disagreeing?
Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
Good idea.
The last thing we need are abominations running amok.
I knew you would have a proper grasp of the situation. I'll have a word with Cullen. We are reliant on his people, absolutely. There has never been a greater threat to mages than the breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
It's true. I'm not as confident. Do you pose a risk?
You have a low opinion of your fellow mages?
It's not a matter of opinion, my dear. I have a close relationship with reality. Many of our colleagues do not. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
Templars out solution. Templars aren't a solution. They aren't.
You're right, but Templars are a poor solution.
They are men, and all men are flawed. That some fail does not mean that none should try. The fact remains that there is no cure for an abomination except death. Someone must strike the killing blow. Who shall lower the blade if not a Templar? Tell me something. You said once that you wanted to change things. What future would you build for mages?
We need to build the circle back, I guess. Circles are the best place for us. We shouldn't be free, because we need to keep a handle on it, but we need an institution. An institution is a circle, so a circle.
The circle has to be restored if you want to keep the peace.
That's comforting to hear, but you'll find opposition to the idea even among friends. It's something to consider, my dear.
That's what I want to do, anyway. We need a place of institution. The institution needs a circle. The circle must become
The Inquisition appreciates your... I understand you were instrumental in garnering the assistance of the rebel mages. It is well done. And I pray this Inquisition fares better than the Chantry in its handling of magic.
Let's see. Sorry about that. It is well done, and I pray that the Inquisition fares better than the Chantry in its handling of magic. Chantry did tell Roy. Ask actually.
You disapprove of something the Chantry did. Are you allowed to do that?
That largely depends upon one's company. While surrounded by those declared heretics already, I am safe enough. In some ways, Andraste had the simpler task. Magic should serve man, and not rule over him.
Yeah.
That tells us what should be, but it does not tell us how to get there. So many times the methods of men have undone the spirit of their goals. Once you have sealed the breach, we shall see whether this Inquisition is truer to the Chantry, or its own namesake.
Okay.
Farewell.
It's kind of weird.
Farewell.
Oh, Josephine's outside like a weirdo.
I'll take my leave. Good day.
That's a little dwarf friend.
Who was she, Ambassador?
A merchant.
I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corpin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
Oh.
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
Oh. Chantry's incompetent.
The Chantry couldn't solve its own problems when it had a divine.
Yet many people continue to bear its great love. We will not benefit from its decline. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nivara, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
My hands are through my coat.
Familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
You make it sound easy.
So if everyone listens to the chant, things will be smooth as silk.
I did say commonality is merely a beginning, but it's an important one. We must learn to think beyond our own wants to secure peace in Thedas.
Sound too good but too true? Is that a thing? It is. It's an ambitious notion.
Planning to steer the history of the world, Ambassador Montillier?
I believe the Inquisition is already charting that course. Which brings me to a question, if you have a moment. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
No. I don't claim to be holy. Is that a question? Is that not an answer? That's a question.
Will my answer change your reply to the Chantry?
If Leliana, Cassandra Cullen, and I could agree on our official stance, I could answer that. We should decide soon. The revered mothers don't seem to know what to make of you.
I don't claim to be holy. I don't.
I'll tell the Chantry I was saved by circumstance, not divine intervention.
Yet as rumors your Andraste's herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply.
Not very humble. Literally, that's what happened.
A good day to you.
She doesn't look very pleased as she walks away then. She didn't look very pleased at all.
Greetings. Mother. Thank you.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
How are our guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Lady Drummond promised a visit. She has useful resources
Drummond.
if we can get her to set aside her games.
What are her politics?
Oh, no, I meant actual games. Chess, cards, dice, little boards with carved idols of the winter. She made me
Sounds
play
fun,
that with
actually.
her for 8 hours once. Steer her towards cards if she insists on a match.
Wow, 8 hours. God damn. Liam, shut up! Just shouting like nothing, what the hell? What are we going to do? What's the one that I needed? That one. 4 points in category. Getting a collection of tier 1 herbs. Grants a significant increase to the discovery range of searching action. 10% chance to receive extra herbs. Opens up a dialogue option related to the Fade or Arcane Studies. Ooh. That sounds good. Most of my things are in this because I didn't know what else to do. I mean, I got 4 in this. I'm more on the forces side than anything else. Your heart shall burn. What's the one I did? Did these? I guess. Utilize the going on in treaties. Completed. University of LA.
Let's see what we have.
I think I've always said unread any tasks for Eliana. An ally from Starkhaven. I'll send mercenaries through the free marches cities have always been independent. Things both the most prosperous ones may be out to our advantage, yeah, sure.
At your service.
Go right ahead and do that. Harold in Hightown. Busy. He's still busy apparently. We can move through east and west, risking the mountains. Let's get to the road for our soldiers, they can repair it. Secure the route. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
In the meantime, I'll do this.
The best of the mages are ready, Harold. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
I don't know. I guess. I am level 8 to 11. Let's do it. I don't know if this will change anything. Might not. My usual. You just show with operation available. Okay.
Mages! Focus past the Herald. Let his will draw from you.
On the way through the fade? Did it work? Or did I make it worse?
You did it.
Well, it worked. Yeah! Achievement unlocked. Mirror de la Mer. Veil's Folly. Oh. It's gone. And now everyone's dancing.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm.